Industrious people are very industrious. And we've let them run roughshod over humanity. Uh, we've allowed these people to lure us in with promises of bigger, better, faster, more. And they've largely delivered, but at a tremendous cost. Um, a lot of people have lives that are very hectic, and um, all of us are living, uh, most all of us are living uh, with this bigger, better, faster, more culture around us. We've managed to just to keep up, just to stay employed and to stay uh, able to afford a place to live. We've adopted a lot of this bigger, better, faster, more culture, um, to the detriment of our own species in the long term. We are using so much energy. It's insane. It really is. And um, you want to use energy because it lifts you out of uh, squalor. I mean, it lifts you out of cold winters to burn energy, right? Gas stove, wood stove, furnace. They're even trying to do heat pumps, which is laughable in really cold parts of the world. But um, we are we're living beyond our means. We're living on credit. We're crossing our fingers that our lifestyle isn't going to destroy us or our future generations, because we know for a fact that the way we're living is not small s sustainable. Um, I think a lot of us know that intuitively. I think a lot of people deny it because it would mean having to change how they live. Uh, I think a lot of people um, can see that narrative coming a mile away and go, "Oh, don't take my stuff." And fair enough. I mean, there are people who want to do to humanity um, violently what a lot of us might want to do voluntarily. It's like, hey, you know what? I actually don't want to spend more money and resources than I have to. I wanna live light. I want to tread lightly on the earth, and we're inclined to try to do that. And there are others who don't give it a second thought, and a lot of people want to take that latter group and force them to comply with their utopian vision of the world. Come hell or high water, don't care who I hurt because they're being irresponsible, blah, 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 blah. Um, Something that I've had to come to over time is that actually the slow way is the only way. It's the only way, which is through education. You need to teach people what is going on, and uh, it's very hard to teach values, particularly because most people don't think in principles, and um, it's very hard to find another individual who values everything you value. And so trying to make that values argument is it just doesn't go anywhere. But I do think that we have ignored a lot of common ground. Um, if you take the extreme right and left of any political atmosphere, you're likely to find a lot of similarities. N- no one really wants to be eating bad food. Uh, some people choose to. Some people don't know the difference. Some people don't have a choice given where they live and what food's available in the area. But I think there are a lot of people who look and say, "Well, I want to eat the good food. I want to not eat pesticides. I want clean water without added poisons. Uh, I want uh, fresh air to breathe." I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, there are people who wouldn't, but I mean, those people are not well, and I think even they would recognize that they're not well. Um, they might be surly buggers, you know, the, the 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 ardent smokers, right? They just they do it out of spite and defiance, and I mean that's them. But we're missing a lot of low-hanging fruit by not acknowledging our similarities and focusing on our differences. And I really think that we can do better if we allow ourselves to talk to each other in civil tones and uh, create together. What do we want to create? Is this what we want to create? Is this what we were aiming for? Food for thought.